So Chic, tell us a little bit about how you got started.
I think I kind of got involved coming in the back door. I started off as a police officer for 27 years, but back in the early 90s while I was still a cop, I happened to meet Steven Seagal, and that was early in his career. I actually was offered a small little piece in one of his movies, and I did it, met him, and I actually started doing bodyguard work for Steven Seagal. Through that, I started helping him on a couple of his movies, with some of the police involvement, doing the technical advising on that side of it. From that, I realized that I could actually get paid for it, and put a little company together with a friend of mine who's a retired Navy SEAL, who was a technical advisor on Under Siege. Two of us formed a company and started doing technical advising, and along with that, every time I would do a film, one of the directors would say, "Hey, would you like to do this little part?" I'd say, "Absolutely." About the time I did the movie Traffic, I met and became friends with Benicio del Toro. He said, "Hey, if you're going to keep doing this acting thing, you better go take some lessons." So he sent me to Actors Circle Theater in West Hollywood, and I studied for 7 years with his acting teacher, a guy named Arthur Mendoza. From that, I like to think that I learned many of the tools of the craft, and hopefully as time goes and more parts come my way, it'll develop that even further.
You've been involved with really big films like Miami Vice and Collateral, and you've worked with Michael Mann and Steven Soderbergh. What's the difference between really large budget films and small budget films? I mean, what's the
It's all about money.
It's all about money.
No matter what you think, the big difference between a small budget film and a big budget film is money and manpower. If you have enough money, you can make anything look pretty good. And the main difference is you have professionals that are doing, whether it's grips or lighting or whatever their trade is, that's all they do and have been doing for a number of years. Smaller films, generally you have people that are new in the industry, trying to break in some of those areas, and they may not have the experience. But what I have noticed, smaller films, they all have the drive, they have the work ethic, they want to do a good job and have fun. That's what I enjoy about doing small films, is everybody's in it for the love of it and looking towards the future, which is always, I think, very rewarding when you're involved in a project like that.
Besides acting in Delivered, you were also our technical advisor and a gun wrangler. Can you explain to people what a gun wrangler is and a technical advisor?
Well, yeah, a technical advisor and gun wrangler basically is someone who comes out and teaches the actors how to use a gun. Often when you do a film, actors have no experience holding a weapon or firing a weapon. So you come out, try to make them look as professional as you can in the process, so that it not only looks professional, but looks as real as you can for your film, television, whatever it might be. And that's basically what you do.
You were also involved in the TV series Southland. How much difference is there working on television and working on a film? Is there that much difference?
Well, as an example, the television show Southland, we were moving 6 to 7 locations a day. We were very busy. We were doing 12, 13-hour days every day. It was very hectic. Generally, with a feature film, you have a lot more time. You have a lot more time in your prep, in research. Whereas a television show, you're basically an 8-day shoot, and then boom, you're on to the next episode. So you're constantly moving, everything's moving very fast. And that to me is the biggest difference between a feature film and television, is television is moving much faster and you're getting a lot more pages done. We were doing probably 8 or 9 pages a day, when on a feature, kind of 2 or 3 pages a day is pretty normal. And again, it's trying to get as much in as you can, as fast as you can, so everybody has to really be on their game. Well, I'm a firm believer that if you want to be an actor, you need to learn how to act. Take some lessons. There are a few actors out there that never took any lessons and have done a great job. But generally speaking, if you want to be a baseball player, the only way you get better is to play baseball. A golfer, play golf. If you want to be an actor, take acting lessons, do plays, do small films, and work on your craft on a, if not a daily basis, at least a weekly basis. Stay in it all the time and work. That's the only way you're ever going to get better. And if you continue to do the work, somebody's going to notice, and you'll start booking jobs. They'll start small, and pretty soon they'll get bigger. So best advice I can say is work it. Get out there, learn the craft, and just stay as busy as you can and have fun.
Tell us about your experience working on Delivered.
Well, I got to tell you, Michael, that the experience was great. Again, you've got people, the crew, the cast, everyone wanted to be there. They showed up on time, they worked hard, and as you know, we worked some long hours, way into the wee hours of the morning in many cases, but everyone came ready to work, and it truly was an enjoyable experience, not only with the actors, but actually with the crew and producers, everybody that came by the set. It was a fun experience, and I look forward to doing another one.
You had a 6 a.m. call one time. We were working till, I think you were there till 4?
Yeah, 4 a.m., yep. Well, it comes with the territory, you know. You want to do this, you got to put in the time. And I had no complaints. I enjoyed it. Every day that I was there, I enjoyed it. Like I said, a good group of people. I thought it was a good script, and I look forward to seeing the finished product, because I'm sure the audience will be.